Wales and the rest of the UK is planning for a future where we have a secure energy supply and have reduced our impact on the planet. One of the ways this is happening is by increasing the share of our energy that comes from renewable sources: wind, biomass, solar and energy from the sea.
Penna Cymoedd is a major long-term investment. We want to make sure as many people get involved in this project so that we can make a real difference to the area and the environment.
Planning a project of this size takes several years.
We are now standing in a 12,000 hectare area which supports the largest urban forest in Europe. The forests meet with Rhondda and Taff and the local authority of Neath and Port Talbot, and it provides the hub for tourism and recreation.
During construction, the forestry won't be closed. There might be areas where, for people's safety, we have to put diversions in, and we have to therefore make sure that that information is provided to people through the websites, through talking to the community, and obviously signage on site to make sure people know where to go that's safe and keep out of the way of areas of construction.
The Penna Cymoedd project is about partnership, working with local companies, people and organisations. Our aim is to ensure that the project delivers employment, skills and prosperity to this area. During the tree clearance phase, Vattenfall worked in partnership with Natural Resources Wales and its contractors to prepare the site for construction.
There is a certain amount of requirement through the planning process for a development of this size to ensure that its impact on the environment is positive throughout the project and post-project as well. So to try and protect and enhance the naturally occurring peat up here, the local planning authority put a condition on the project to prepare a habitat management plan which would be implemented post-commissioning of the project. And the main aim of the habitat management plan will be to raise the water table throughout the area to encourage some of the key species such as sphagnum moss, cotton grass and bilberry to regrow within these areas.
My name's Charlie Dukes. I work for a company called Spencer Environmental Care Associates. We're a South Wales based company and we're here as a part of the pre-construction phase for Natural Resources Wales and in turn Vattenfall. We're here to do the tree clearance for the roadside, or what we call the roadside tree clearance, to enable the construction traffic. So we're widening the road where they will widen the roads for the construction traffic and the turbine installations, and we also clear the trees, or mulch, specifically mulch the trees close to the turbine bases.
Hi, my name's Ian Hall. Live in North Canelli, which is just down the road there. Currently, for the last 11 months, been working for a local security firm called Nightlight. At this moment in time, actually been down on the bottom end of the site since the end of January in the Tonmow entrance to the overall Penna Cymoedd wind farm project.
As the project moves forward, more local companies are coming on board.
We're ultimately responsible for the on-site civils and electrical infrastructure associated with the wind farm. Currently we are constructing the new access tracks, we're upgrading the existing tracks on site, and we've also made a start on the on-site turbine foundations. We're also making progress with the on-site concrete production, and the batching plant should be in full flow by the 10th of June. To construct a turbine foundation, it basically entails a large excavation to begin with, 4.5 metre deep by approximately 30 metre diameter. This is followed by the installation of the steel reinforcements, approximately 70 tonnes each. This takes around a week to complete. This is then followed by the concrete, which takes about a day to complete.
As well as working with local people, we are engaging with communities in other ways. From 2016, the Penna Cymoedd Community Fund will make available £1.8 million per annum to the neighbouring areas of Upper Avon, Rhondda, Cynon and Neath Valleys. The fund will run for 25 years. The Power in the Valleys campaign has been asking for people's ideas on what the fund should be used for. More than 500 suggestions have been received so far and it's still ongoing. The Pennycomoedd project has ambassadors, people who are important links with neighbouring communities.
What I like about Vattenfall is they recognise local businesses, so that's what I like going to the meetings. And that's what came across to me, how they recognise local businesses, and the money's going to be regenerated and used in the right way, I think. Right.
Okay, having worked for Communities First in the Avon Valley for a long time now, you realise that health is a really big issue for the residents that live here. It's not only the physical health, but it's the emotional health as well. There's so many other factors that impact upon people's well-being. We're in an area where there are high levels of unemployment, there's low levels of educational attainment. I think it's really important that local people get involved in the conversation about funding with Power in the Valleys. There's going to be a huge investment in the area, long-term investment, and they're the real experts of what is going on in the communities, what's needed in the communities, so they need to have their say on what projects are developed and where the funding goes.
I think health has been raised as an issue by a lot of people in the community because of the lack of facilities, the lack of affordable facilities, and I feel they think that living a healthy lifestyle is somewhat unachievable.
I think Power in the Valleys is a great campaign, really. It is really important for local people to be involved in conversations in how to shape where the money is spent and where the fund goes, I suppose.
I think the Power in the Valleys is a great initiative. It's £1.8 million per year. That's an awful lot of money. So it's very important that the local people get involved and say, where are the bits that they want improved in their local environment? Where do they want to see more wildlife? Where do they want to see their special areas made even more special?
Power in the Valleys, I think, has come at just the right time. You know, it's going to regenerate lots of things and let people know that they can have the chance to do something for the community.
Well, there's a couple of things that I think could be done from two opposing points of view. For the employer, there's lots of schemes and government help and funding out there to help employ 16 to 24-year-olds and for 6 months. But sometimes you need somebody older. The older's got a bit more experience and would benefit the company more, so that would be a good thing. And we need a structured programme for representatives from the industries that are current to work together with the schools so that the youngsters can see what the job market is today and they can have a go at it. This fund is important. This fund, the money should be spent properly. The more ideas in the pot, the better for the community.
The fund will help the local community to get people back into work and to offer new jobs. By giving directors of small companies an opportunity to grow their businesses and to balance their cash flow without taking huge financial risks. Derwent Group are aware that the Power in the Valleys website has some information about the Community Investment Fund. We'd encourage every small business and starter business in the area to take a look at that website to find out more about the Community Investment Fund.
There are many opportunities for the years ahead, but Pennycomoedd is already delivering benefit. So far, £45 million worth of contracts have been won by firms in Wales. The project supports 51 companies at present and around 600 jobs. And there are other local benefits. Vattenfall has funded a mountain bike route, the Blade Trail in the Avon Valley. It's already a big attraction to mountain bikers from far and wide.
The tourism industry in the Avon Valley is very young, and the more publicity we can get with regards to different trails, it's really, really important for us. And what Blade has done, it's created a destination that brings visitors to stay longer.